Yes, absolutely. Because if you're renovating a home that's maybe 20 or 30 years old, you can do all the nice decor on the world to it, but the first thing that's going to date it to that era is the skirting and architrave, because the profiles will be so dated back to the square edge, bull nose, 4-inch, which would have been standard rollout at the time. So if you're renovating a house that's maybe say 20 or 30 years old and you choose not to change the skirting and architrave, that's going to be the first thing that holds that house to that era, because the style and the height of skirting and architrave at that time will have absolutely changed. And if you update everything else without doing that, you're still holding it to that time. Another few reasons why it's really important to change the skirting and architrave in an older property is that there'll be years of build-up of paint on there. Probably would have been oil-based paint as well at that stage. And also, if you're changing your floor, you will have to use a trim to bring your floor in line with your skirting. Whereas if you're changing the floor, it's better to pop the architrave on and put on new and put on a more tastier mould. Well, I'd say the biggest thing there is actually about the height of the skirting and architrave, because newer homes have much higher ceilings than our older houses. So houses 30, 40 years ago would have been standard 2.4 metre high ceilings, and we would have been working mainly with 4-inch skirting. However, there's a lot more Georgian houses and a lot higher ceilings in new builds, some ceiling heights up to 3 metres. So the main trend I'm seeing is that skirtings are getting taller, and that's because ceiling heights are also getting taller.